Hey, happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. This is Dawn Bourgette with Dawn's Creative Chalet. Today is February the 9th. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to everybody. A little bit of entertainment here in the crafting world before we get into the football stuff. And as you guys join in, go ahead and say hello and let me know where you're viewing from. I love to see where everybody's from. And even if you're watching the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. Let me know where you're from. Okay, looks like I'm where I need to be. This is good. Woohoo! Hey, Kristen. Happy Sunday afternoon. Oh my goodness sakes. It's hard to believe, and I know I say this every week, that Sunday's here once again. I think my weeks are going faster than my brain speed, if that makes any sense. You're in your studio. There you go. So, hey guys, if you haven't already, I'm inviting you to join my email list. I'm offering specials here and there for you, so you're missing out if you're not on my email list because there are things that I'm only showing through my email. So make sure, hey Evelyn, happy Sunday afternoon, happy Super Bowl Sunday to you. Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl? And who are you guys rooting for? Let's see, it's the Chiefs and the Eagles, I think. I'm in it for the commercials, so, you know, I do that every year, though. I don't understand football. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to join my email list, and you can do so by using this QR code. It'll take you directly to where you need to go. It takes about 5 minutes maximum. And I would love to have you join it along with us. And also other places that you can find me on the web. Along with here, this is my business page, and I'm glad that you have found me. Even if it was by a happy accident, that's great. Also, I have a community on Facebook, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet Community, and I'd love to have you over there as well. Of course, I have a YouTube channel, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe. Also, share it with your crafty friends. The more the merrier. I'm really aiming to reach 1K as far as subscribers, and I'd love for you all to help me out. And then also hit the bell for all the notifications so you have that as well. And of course, my blog, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet, that is where you're going to find everything. I use that as kind of like the hub, so to speak. That was a silly question. The Eagles, she says. Evelyn's rooting for the Eagles. Go Eagles. Anyway, so on my blog, you'll find all the projects that we're doing every single Sunday. I also upload the Facebook Live over there. You can shop right from there, all the things. You can get a hold of me through there, or of course on Facebook. And then also my online store. So this is the February host code. And if you're unsure how to use it, just let me know. Just reach out. I appreciate every single order, and I make sure to recognize you as you do so. I love to send happy mail. Hey, Lori, happy Sunday afternoon. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Anyway, so this is the February host code to use, or just let me know and I can help you as far as that goes. Your support with me continues to help me be able to do this all for you with these free classes every single Sunday. I appreciate you guys so much. And then also, of course, you can find me browsing around on Pinterest. I should be pinning more of my stuff more often, and I always forget to do that. I don't know. Just a thing, I guess. Also, as far as things coming up, first of all, we just had Sip and Stamp over at Starbucks this last Friday. Thank you to everybody who did come over. It was so much fun, and I got to see some newbies, some new people who have stopped by, which makes my heart happy. So anyway, the next one will be the first Friday in March, which I believe is also the 7th. Again, it's like the repeat of February all over again. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so that'll be March the 7th, noon to 2. It's a free craft, and it just gets me out of the house, and I love to see people. Actually physically see people is really a good thing. So anyway, coming up as well, as far as speaking of people, I have the creative card class coming up this Thursday. I'm offering it at 10 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. We're going to skip the 1 o'clock class because during that middle of the day, I'm going to be over at Britter's Twisted Whisk. If you are local, hey Marie, happy Sunday afternoon. If you're local to the Ludington, Scottsville, Mason County area, or even if you want to take a little drive, I think this is going to be really well worth it, you guys. So downtown Ludington, over at Britter's Twisted Whisk inside the Port, which is right on Ludington Avenue downtown. I've collaborated with her, and for my side of it, you'll be making a card for $5. So make sure to bring a little bit of cash, because I don't want to take a credit card for $5. The processing fee is crazy on this stuff anymore, and that seems silly. But anyway, and then also for Britters, we're going to dip stuff in chocolate. We're going to make a little chocolate gift box for Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, Palentine's Day, whatever it is. If you recognize your friend, your pal, your significant other, whatever it is, or maybe you just want to have chocolate for you. Hey, I'm all for that. I want to make a box for me. I'll give myself some Valentine chocolates. I'm all about that. So anyway, her boxes are going to be $15. My card will be $5. So it's a very economical way to do something creative, fun, that you've made completely yourself to give to somebody for Valentine's Day. So I'm all about that. She's going to have potato chips and cake pops. Gosh, what else? Rice Krispie treats, strawberries. And I think there's a fifth item in there, and I can never remember what it is, but it's going to be good, you guys. So make sure to stop by. That's at 1:30 until 4:30 in the afternoon, this coming Thursday, February the 13th. And the address is 222 West Ludington Avenue. That's an easy address to remember, right? Okay, also, let's see here. We have an ordering special coming up towards the 20th of the month. And again, you need to be part of my email subscription to be a part of that. So make sure to do so. And then as we get into the latter part of February, on the 27th, we have the Wildflower Birthday class. That's a product inclusive class. It is $44. You need to RSVP by this Thursday, the 13th. And it's going to include the Wildflower Birthday designer paper, the party dots, and the gold twisted thread. I have that. It's right now not available, but I have a few yet available. So if you want to be a part of that class and make sure that you get that particular item, the sooner the better. It's first come, first serve. That's what I'm going to say about that. So anyway, that's the Wildflower Birthday class on February 27th. And then as we get into March, the 2nd and the 4th Thursdays are when I have class. So those are coming up as well. And of course, the Sip and Stamp in March. So lots of fun things to be a part of in February. Also, just want a reminder about Paper Pumpkin. So for February, we have the Hello Spring. Today's the 9th. So tomorrow is the last day. If you'd like to be part of this particular kit, you need to sign up by the 10th of the month to get that particular month's kit. And this is going to tie in, I believe, with the Storybook Friends that's in the mini catalog. So if you really like all that stuff and are kind of a Easter spring kind of person, you'll want to make sure that you're getting this particular kit. And also just a reminder that we have the dies that I believe are still available. You can only get these if you are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin. And that item number is 166237, and they're $12. And it kind of coordinates with all 3 months kits for January, February, and March. Okay, what else we got going on here? You know, I meant to hop on here last week as demonstrators. We had a pre-order for more new product, believe it or not, that will be coming out in March. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll introduce it today while I had you guys here. And And I was like, no, because what I'm doing today is going to take a little longer. So I don't know, maybe I'll jump on into the first part of this week and try to do a really quick live to show you guys some of the new things. It just didn't work out this past week. But anyway, fun stuff. Speaking of new stuff, we have more things that were added to SaleABRation. So as far as I know, everything that's in this brochure is still available to earn for free with your $60 increment purchases, or if you have an $120 purchase, there's a couple of items in here that you can earn for free with a $120 purchase. I had to think about that. Math is hard for me. But anyway, so we have even more SaleABration products that you can choose from that are found in the annual catalog, and I believe also, yeah, our kits. We even have a couple, this kit and this kit here. So anyway, lots of fun things. Speaking of SaleABration, before I forget, I just want to remind you guys, we have the starter kit special. So if anybody's wondering, and you're just buying the product, which is not a just, you're buying product with me. If you want to save some money, this is the best route to go. I'm going to just flashy here. There are two different options for you with the kit. I happen to pick out, if you decide to do option 2, where you just get to pick $30 additional of product with the free shipping. That's $155 a product that you can choose yourself. That's option 2. And also you'll get a free paper pumpkin, which is pretty awesome. So I welcome you to try this because first of all, you don't have to be doing this as a business to be a savvy shopper. You can if you like, but there's no obligation to have to do that. It's just a really good deal. And if you're buying product anyway, I'm like, why not? Especially right now, things are tight for everybody, right? But I don't want you to not be able to enjoy your hobby because of that. So this is just a great way to extend your dollar a little bit more, because once you do join and you purchase this kit, you automatically start to get a 20% discount on all of your purchases. And SaleABration is still going on for 19 more days. So with that being said, you can take the opportunity to also earn these free SaleABration products as a demonstrator on top of getting your discount. So it's really a great opportunity, you guys. Now, if you want, you can also choose option number 1. See how I went backwards on that, didn't I? Option number 1 is to choose 2 of the 4 color families of markers. And then you'll also get the I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, I guess you can. The Handmade Designs stamp set. It will automatically be thrown in if you choose option 1. You don't even have to look for it. It'll just automatically be in that kit. So anyway, if you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm a firm believer that this is the best route to go. If you're using Stampin' Up! Products, I really truly believe that you'll enjoy the discount after you're already getting a really good deal on the starter kit itself. During SaleABration, they decided to sweeten the deal a little bit. So I love to share that. Okay, back to this. So that's all the good stuff that's going on with SaleABration. Remember I said we have new stuff coming in March. This is just a tiny bit of the new stuff that's coming out in March. It's so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. So this particular collection, I fell in love with immediately. I am a black and white kind of gal. I think it's really classic. And then you can pop other color, any color with black and white, right? So it's just very neutral with pops of color. So this particular collection I had to get. And I don't know if no, I didn't. Okay. Like I said, I would prefer to share more of what I got on a different live, just because otherwise you guys are going to be here forever. You're probably getting ready for Super Bowl, right? Hey, Carol, happy Sunday crafternoon. So anyway, just some new products that are on the way for customers in March. Just want to remind you guys of the special release designer series papers. All three of these, I believe, are on the last chance list. Speaking of, make sure to go to my online store and check out the last chance items. Stampin' Up! Added more over there. So if you're really loving these, if they run out, they're not going to be restocked. So grab them up ASAP if that's your babes on that one. Also, once again, more online product. This, you guys know, has been around. I'm loving this. I love Valentine's Day, and I just wanted to remind you of that. And of course, this is another collection that I'm really loving, is the mixed floral and the mixed labels collection. Whoops. I thought there was two pieces of paper there. No, it's printed on the back, Dawn. Anyway, so again, lots of fun stuff. So if you're not visiting the online store, make sure to do so, because otherwise you're missing out on so much. There are so many things here. And again, here's just what came out in January. So like I said, in March, you're going to find a whole bunch of stuff like this once again. So check it out if you can, when you have time. And of course, the reminder on our scrapbooking products that are also available only in my online store. And there are some beautiful kits that people are using to make cards with and aren't even doing the scrapbooking thing. I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. I'm dabbling into the scrapbooking thing again, just because I truly believe in preserving memories and that type of thing. I just shied away from it though, because I don't know, I got busy with so many different things. But anyway, check it all out. Online store, good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead, move onward. Just to mention to you guys, once we're done here, I will see here, depending on where you're viewing. If you're viewing the replay on Facebook, it'll be up above. If you view the replay on YouTube, it'll be down below. But I will have a link that will take you right to this. This is basically recipes, or a recipe pages. There's a couple of pages on all the products that we are using today. There are a lot of different inks that I'm using, but just keep in mind, you can use anything and everything, whatever floats your boat. But just in case you're wondering and you miss something along the way, you can go ahead and download this list, and it will show you all the inks and papers and all that fun stuff that we are using today. So just another little helpful piece in case you would like that. And oh, okay. Let's start to show you guys some of the things that we are using today that you'll find in the SaleABration brochure that you can earn for free. And then also some stuff, I guess it's out of the annual, maybe out of this, a little of everything. But as far as like SaleABration products that we're using today, I'm using the Toadstool Gardens DSP. This is the pack of 6x6. I'm also using the Bloom Impressions today, and this is on low inventory. So if you are loving this and you would like to earn it for free, make sure to place that order so you can grab a package of it. Also, we're using the star of the show, Pick a Season. This is another freebie during SaleABration with a $60 minimum order. And we're using almost all the stamps in that. And then also, I am using the Starstruck embossing folder, which is another SaleABration item that you can earn for free. I love this one. I think it's so pretty, very springy. And then along with that, to save a little bit of time on stamping sentiments, we are going to use the Greetings for All Mix and Match. And I believe this is in, oh my gosh, is this the, I'm losing my mind. I can't remember if it's in here. Yeah, it's in here. It's in the mini catalog. So that is, but gosh, I can't even talk today. I think, what is it with when I get on this camera and then all of a sudden it's like all holy heck breaks loose. I can't talk. I can't think. Like, Really? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I love this pack. It is all black and white, okay? And you could color them up if you wanted to with markers or blends or blending brushes, anything like that to match. But it's all sentiments in black and white, either with black with the white background, or we have white with the black background. So we're going to use these today on a couple of the projects. So I just want to let you know, whoops, where I was getting them from. This makes things so super easy, especially if you're more into the beginning phase of crafting with stamps and that. I know it gets a little overwhelming. Also, we're using heart shape today. So this bundle is also a SaleABration product. And I believe it was, and I think what I did is I used this sentiment right here, and it's on a card that I have to show you after we're done stamping. I had too many things. I had to eliminate a couple, and as is, I have 5 projects, so we'll see how we do on time. And see how many of you guys are still hanging in there with me if I get to the 5th card today, okay? But anyway, I just want to let you know that there's a sentiment in case you're wondering where I used it from. In fact, I'm just going to show you. Let me just show you. So it's this card right here. I was going to make it today with you guys, but I decided not to. This is, I believe, 4 by 4, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, something like that. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then I added this piece on the top. Well, let's measure this because I cannot remember. 4 1/4 by 3 for the matte, and then 1/4 inch less for the white piece. But anyway, so it's a total of 5 1/2, like a standard card, but it will sit upright like a teepee. Isn't that kind of cute? Just something different. And again, I use this sentiment right here, right there. Kind of cute, different. Okay. And what else? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, did you guys hear that? Everything just fell on the floor. Oh my gosh, seriously. Play 52 pickup here really quick before I step on it because it fell right near my feet. Oh, goodness sakers. Okay, this is how it's going to roll today. All right, I see how it is. Anyway, also use the mixed labels. So I wanted to use actually the die right here. And this is one of those online exclusives, and it's part of that mixed floral stuff that I was showing you just a minute ago. I really love this right here, and I love the sentiments in this. I think it's really cool. And you guys know I'm that font junkie. I love the mix of the fonts, so I'm all about this set. So if you're wondering where I got this from, because I used it, I think, on one card, is from this, mixed labels, okay? And yeah, other than that, I have like, I think I counted 15 different ink colors. So once again, if you guys are wondering like what color was that she used, go to the recipe pages that I've created after we're done with the live today. All right, let's go ahead and start with card number 1. Isn't that fun? So I'm going to take my little cheat sheet off the back and bring in all my goodies. And just like I was showing you, that little sentiment there that says, I love you. Oops. I'll give you guys some measurements. This is a piece of basic white thick, cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. And then we have Melamabo and Granny Apple Green, otherwise known as GAG, G-A-G, GAG, Granny Apple Green. Oh boy, I got funny names for my stuff, you guys. I can't help it. But anyway, these are cut at, let's see here, 3 3/4 by 5 for each color. And then I cut out extras in case I had a goober or a mishap, we should say. And the white, the basic white is cut at 3.5 by 4.5. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and take my multi-purpose liquid glue. I had somebody ask the other day because they seen my pictures from Starbucks and they seen these bottles on the table and they were like, what is that that's on the table? Well, I've been wanting to do this for a while because sometimes our seal adhesive is not the best for people who especially have never paper craft before. Not as always, I hate to say it, but user friendly, right? And so I wanted to put, whoops, I'm going to put it this way. Kitty wampus, we call this. Crooked on purpose. I'm good at that. Anyway, wanted an easier way for people to be able to use some glue, and our multi-purpose glue is awesome, but the bottle, the tip, the nozzle, whatever you want to call that thing. Anyway, it's just a little too big, and I find that the glue comes out too fast. So this way, we're saving glue, it's not getting all over, and I have happier fingers because not everything is sticking to me. Okay, back to this. So first of all, we have our top of the tree, and also we're going to need the trunk of the tree. And let's see, let's do the trunk. And I think I did this one in pecan pie. Now with this tree, what I like to do is the trunk first. I don't know, you might think it's easier to use the tree top first. It depends, but it just helps me kind of line up where I need to be with the tree top, I guess. So I'm going to ink that just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Granny Apple Green. And we're going to, whoops. Ooh, I almost got ink all over my thumb in a hot second there. Now this is a little bigger of a stamp, so I find having the stamp on my table and then taking the ink pad to it is a little bit easier. My hands are small, so it's just a easier way for me to manipulate and ink up the stamp. Let's see, and put that away. And then we're also going to use Balmy Blue for the clouds and Melon Mambo for the cute little hearts. All right, so first of all, because I keep forgetting about the clouds, I don't know why. On the other cards, I kept forgetting. I'm like, oh, I got that cloud stamp. Oh, I forgot to add it again. So we're just going to go ahead and add some cute little clouds there because it's just a really cute stamp. You could really get fancy and cut out the clouds, fussy cut them, and then put them on dimensionals. I think that would be really cute too. And then we have Melon Mambo, and I need those itty bitty hearts. Yep, here we go. Aren't those adorbs? And we're gonna stamp these in the little space that they give us. Whoop. And like that. Hopefully my head is not in the view. It doesn't look like it. That's good. Because I'm trying hard to sort of-ish line these up. Let's see here. And there we go. Ta-da! Just like that. Easy. Easy peasy. So who all is doing a little something for the big game today? Are you doing like popcorn, full-fledged spread of food? What are you guys doing today? Whose party can I crash? All right. Now what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and I'm going to add this with dimensionals, because you guys know I can't be without those. Peel these little buggers off. And yeah, let's see here. We're going to do a little kitty wampus there. And then for the I Love You, which is from the Mix and Match, I'm going to go ahead and use mini dimensionals on this. Because I think the regular size ones would just be a little too big. And I am too lazy to cut them down. Truth be told, although these are really hard for me to work with because I have fake nails and you know how that goes. They're pretty, but they're not very practical. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to add the grass. We need the grass, man. Okay, so we're going to add that. We're just going to try it and hope for the best because that is the way I roll. Make sure the grass is upright. Oh, that would be my luck, wouldn't it? Oh, there we go. Not bad at all. In fact, I want to put a little bit down there. There we go. Sweet. That worked out just fine. And then I also made a bow with our linen thread, a little double bow. Actually, no, this is a triple. Is it triple? No, double. Anyway, we're going to grab our mini glue dots and attach, our bow, maybe. Get over here, little guy, cooperate. And there we go. That is card number 1. What do you guys think of that one? Hi, Jeanette. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Okay, so let's go ahead and do card number 2. Here we are. So St. Patrick's Day is always a fun holiday, right? Grab my cheat sheet and all of my goodies. And again, this is from the Mix and Match that I was showing you guys earlier. And this piece is from the, I have to think of this, the Brights collection of DSP. That's a 6x6 pack. Now what I did on here is I marked it. I don't know if you guys see those little tick marks. So this is a 3-inch piece, I believe. No, I lied. 2.5. So at 1 1/4, I made a mark, and then I went up 1/2 inch and made a mark on either side. If you guys can see that there. And then I took my scissors, and this one is doing the pointy thing downward. You'll see what I mean in a second. So we're just going to chop and meet point to point, and then here and meet point to point. There we are. That easy. Otherwise, I messed this up. If I don't have a guide, it all goes downhill. And then also, by the way, this is crumb cake. And this is, the base is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then we have another piece of the crumb cake that I cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're just going to layer it right on top. I ran it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with the Starstruck embossing folder, which is, again, that SaleABRation freebie of the embossing folder that you'll see in there. And then what I'm going to do, I like to just tap it right to the surface so I make sure that it's even all the way around. On the inside, oh, look at, there's goodies. This is a piece of basic white. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then I used a scrap of this designer paper and cut it at 1/2 by 4. Just for an extra little something to put inside the card. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this piece that we cut just a moment ago. And I'm going to put it right about there. And then we need to do some stamping. But before we do that, I'm going to give you guys measurements on this. So this is garden green. Whoops. My measurements had run away from me. Garden green, which is 3.5 by 3.5. The brights, let me see here. Oh, I missed the, let me measure these again. Because I think I messed up on something, and I hate to give you guys the wrong measurement here. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 for the garden green, and then 3.5 by 3.5 for Granny Apple Green. And then it'll be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Actually, this is a little bit bigger than that. That's 1/8 bigger because I wanted it to be more of a thin matte against the white. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to glue these two together first, and then we'll do some stamping. So in case we make a boo-boo, not everything is already glued together, if that makes any sense. All right, I'm going to put this stuff out of the way, and I'm going to grab my tree trunk, my tree, and oh, this was lemon lime twist and garden green. And then the fence is going to be in crumb cake. And let's see here. The trunk is in pecan pie. So let's go ahead and do the trunk first. Again, so it helps line up the rest of the tree, the fence, and all of that good stuff. So we'll put it right about there. Looks good. And then for the tree itself, we're going to use lemon lime twist. One of my favorite greens ever. Okay. And go ahead, try to line it up as best as you can. Excuse me, tickle in my throat. And there we are. Whoops. And I'm going to grab, let's see here. I need, along with my garden green ink, I need, where did they go? Where did they go? Aha, here we go. Itty bitty shamrocks. Now, how cute are these? And we're going to go ahead and hopefully this will work. Perfect. Whoops. Sometimes when these stamps are so itty bitty, I have a tendency to not give it, I don't know why, but even pressure. And then they look wonky. That's the only way to explain it, I guess. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good considering. I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? And then I'm going to put my fence together. And this is crumb cake. And if you guys can see here, I am not the best at putting these things, even with photopolymer stamps, lining them up really, really well. So let's see how we do with this today. Hi, Charlotte. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Okay, we're going to go ahead and, well, yeah. Actually, that's not too bad. That's good. We're doing okay, kind of. Oh, see. Oh, well. We're going to put our sentiment there, so hopefully that'll cover that. All good. And again, it's handmade, you know. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab our sentiment. And again, we're going to grab the mini dimensionals. And we're going to go ahead and cover up my boo-boo. And one here. Somebody the other day at Starbucks says they love the mini size dimensionals. I'm like, well, they serve a purpose, but they drive me crazy at the same time. But hey, hey, there we go, guys. Look at that. We're going to hide my boo-boo. That's the magic of stamping, right? And then we're going to go ahead. I've already tied my bow with linen thread and add a mini glue dot. There we are. And put it on the top. And adhere it to our layer of garden green and granny apple green. Just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and, of course, you guys guessed it, more dimensionals. All right, there we are. I'm checking to see what you guys are, no, not too much. You guys aren't too chatty today. Go ahead, don't be shy. Okay, there we are. And as always, if you guys have questions, and if I happen to not see them while we're live, I always go through all the comments to make sure I answer them afterwards. Hi, Jan. Happy Sunday crafternoon. And here we go. This is card number 2 with Pick a Season out of SaleABRation. Okay, let's go ahead, do card number 3. This is a little different. So this is the artsy fartsy coming out me because we don't normally see trees this color, but I used Coastal Cabana along with some other colors I wanted to pull out of that designer series paper, the Bloom Impressions, which is in the SaleABRation goodies. Again, another SaleABRation product, right? You seen a theme here? Make sure to get your SaleABRation products. I try to use as many as I can right now to show you guys all the cute things you can do with all the stuff that's being offered right now. Okay, let's see here. Get my measurements here. Okay, Melon Mambo, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. The inside, whoops, I lied. Sorry about that. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I was getting so used to the other size I was doing. Anyway, and then this is a piece of basic white for the inside, 4 by 5 1/4. Just like that. And I forgot to get a little slicey in there. Oh well, that's okay. This piece is the Bloom Impressions. This is 2 by 5 1/2. These layouts are great for any DSP that you guys have as far as scraps and want to use them up. And then I have a little sliver, which is 1/4 of an inch by 5 1/2. And this is Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to line it right alongside, just like that. And then I have another piece of Coastal Cabana, and this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Hey, Judy. Happy Sunday crafternoon and happy Super Bowl Sunday. And then this is cut, this is basic white, cut at 3 by 4. So before I go ahead and layer these, just in case I make a mistake, I never do that, right? And then also, by the way, whoops, the sentiment is from that mix and match stuff again. Oh my gosh, I already got glue on me. You can see it just sticking, stick. Okay, so again, I need my tree top, my tree trunk, and we're going to use the grass and also the, where did they go? There they are. The cute itty bitty Easter eggs. Are they not the cutest thing ever? Okay, and we're using Coastal Cabana, Blackberry Bliss, Flirty Flamingo, and I also believe I used Melon Mambo. So grab those colors. And also for the tree trunk, I used, again, pecan pie. I really like this color brown. It's a nice, subtle brown. Okay, so we're going to do the tree trunk again. There we are. And then the tree itself is going to be a goofy color, Coastal Cabana, because we can, and we will. That's the whole cool thing about art. It doesn't have to be a certain way, right? There are no rules. We can do whatever we want to do. Okay, Coastal Cabana. Oh, looks like it's not getting, maybe it is, and I'm just not, whatever. Whatever, Dawn, move on. Okay, line it up. And perfect. Okay, we like that. I love when things work out. Oops, I need that back yet, don't I? I do. Maybe. Let's see. Well, we'll wait. Sorry, just talking to myself. Don't mind me. Okay, Melon Mambo. I'm going to go ahead, ink up these cute little eggs. Well, yeah, there we go. Perfect. And I think I only used that once. And then also using Flirty Flamingo. Let's see here. We'll put him like so. Oh no, I goofed that up. That's okay. It's all good. But see what I mean about these little stamps? I have to be really careful to put the pressure on them correctly. And I'm always so afraid of giving too much pressure, put it that way. And this is Blackberry Bliss. I don't use this color a whole lot, and it's such a pretty deep purple. Whoops. Get a little more ink on that. There we go. Oh, that looks good. And, whoops. There we go. And that down there. Okay. So, you know, of course, Easter. Got to have Easter colors, right? Alrighty. And then, where did I just put that other, there it is. I'm like, where did it go? So I also wanted to do the grass. So I figured, you know what? And I'm going to do first and second generation on the grass. Kind of fun, something different. I know who has Coastal Cabana grass, but again, it's art. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and layer these two together. Bring all this back into play. And there we go. Layer them like so. And then I want to put the sentiment there. And so I'm going to grab a couple of dimensionals. You know what I forgot to do on the very first card? I forgot to put bling on it. I have them sitting right here, whoops, next to me. And I completely forgot to add the pretties. Okay, there we go. That's okay, I can always add them later. That's an easy fix. All right. Dimensionals on the back. And there we are. And again, we have a double, whoops, that little dimensional backing just doesn't want to let go. And again, this is our linen thread. I did a double bow. I've been into the double bows a bit lately. And just like that. And that is card number 3. I don't know, what do you guys think? In fact, let me go ahead and just grab these. Why not? So these are the antique pearls. They are so pretty. They're kind of a iridescent, and I'm not sure if they really show that on the camera, but they are very, very pretty and basically go with just about everything. They're like a chameleon. And there we go. All right, now we're good. We got the pretties added on there, and hey, why not? Okay, so that was card number 3. And grab another. How you guys doing? Are you hanging in there with me so far? I'm trying to go a little faster, being that I have an additional card today to show you. So this is the similar layout to the card that we made for the St. Patrick's Day. But this time I'm using, oh, and I even marked it again to show you guys. So this is 3 inches, I believe. I'm gonna double check myself. Yes. So I marked, whoops, I marked at 1.5 and then went point to point, because this one, the other one pointed down. This is gonna point the opposite. It's gonna be a dovetail. So I just, again, like to give myself a guide, and I did it on the back so you couldn't see it from the front. It's my little way of cheating, making sure it looks good when I'm done. And there we go. This, by the way, is the Toadstool Gardens 6x6 DSP, which is, again, one of the freebies in SaleABration. And again, I use the Starstruck embossing folder, the SaleABration freebie that we're going to use for the first layer. And I've also cut a piece of the basic white thick cardstock, cut it 4 1/4 by 11 and scored it 5 1/2. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead, we're going to layer these together, and I'm going to layer it with glue so it's flat. Oh, I need to fill my bottle, and it's also getting a goober on the end, which does not help. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to put that on so, like so. Tap it down, make sure it's even. Perfect. And then our piece of DSP. This is pretty too, isn't it? I like that side as well. And adhere that like so. And then just in case, oh my gosh, I got glue boogers. Oh my goodness. I cut 2 of these out just in case I messed up, because again, that's the way I roll. This is going to be our sentiment, and again, this is from the Mixed Labels bundle. I've also cut a piece of pumpkin pie, granny apple green, and again, basic white. Let's see here. The pumpkin pie is 3 1/4 square. The granny apple green is 3 5/8 square. And then the basic white is 3 1/2 square. So I'm going to go ahead, layer these 2 together, and then we'll go ahead and stamp on the white piece and make sure that I don't make a big old boo-boo before we glue it all together. Okay, I wanted to pull the colors from that designer series paper. Oh my gosh, I like all of a sudden, like, I'm very sticky. Like, what the heck? Okay, anyway, let's get back to our tree. So we're gonna, again, grab our tree and our trunk. And then I'm using this one here from that set. Just little roses. I think that's so cute. And again, for the trunk, we will use pecan pie. We're getting all the pies mixed up here. Pecan pie for the trunk. Just like that. And, whoops. And let's see here. Now we need Granny Apple Green. Gosh darn, I got a big old tickle in my throat. I do have water, but who's going to take time for water when he has stamping to do, right? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Granny Apple Green. Oh, goodness sakes. And go ahead and attach it to our trunk, just like so. And then I have several colors. I don't know though, you guys, what do you think? Do you like the yellow on there? There was no yellow in the DSP. And then I added the yellow and I was like, I don't know. I wasn't sure about the yellow. And I thought, well, maybe I should have added two of one of the other of the colors instead of using yellow. Let me know. Yellow. Say yes or no to the yellow. And I know you guys are delayed a little bit, so I'm going to give you a second or two to answer. I'll go ahead and clean that off and grab my other colors here. Yes or no to the yellow. In the meantime, let's go ahead and add. So I used on here, this is Poppy Parade. And again, Daffodil Delight, Pumpkin Pie, Fresh Freesia, and Melon Mambo. That's what I think I also used. So there was a lot of color going on. Evelyn says yes to the yellow. Okay. Hey, you know, your wish is my command. I aim to please here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add these beautiful little roses. So there is Poppy Parade. Poppy is such a cool color. It's like a yellow undertone with a red. And then we have Fresh Freesia. This is a beautiful color. I'm all about the pinks and the purples. You guys know that. There we go. And then also have, I think I have half my ink pads on my table. Pumpkin Pie. And no, I did not clean that, and that's okay. All right, let's see here. Which way do I want these to go? There we go, just like that. And then, whoops, we have Daffodil Delight. I'm throwing ink pads around. Isn't Pop? Oh, hey, Susan. Hello. Happy Sunday Crafternoon. I didn't see you pop on. Poppy Parade is a cool color, isn't it? It's just different, really different, bright, very cheerful. And then here's the yellow roses. Whoops. Let's go ahead and we'll go that route. And then the last one, excuse me, we're going to use Melon Mambo. All right. And we'll put that, oh gosh, right about like, ish. There we go. Looks good to me. Okie dokie. And then also, the sentiment. So I'm going to grab For a Great Friend from the Mixed Labels, which is where we also got that die from. If I can find it. Let's see here. Looks like that might be it. And I'm going to have to rob a block here. Just like that. And grabbing the Early Espresso. We're going to use it on this little label here. This is in Crumb Cake, by the way. Have you ever noticed that a lot of our colors are named after food? People must have been hungry at home office when they named our colors. Okay. Well, That's okay. Let's try it again because that was kind of crooked. I mean, not that it really, really, really matters, but you know. There, that one's better. We're going to get rid of that one for now. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I forgot the fence. There's a fence on this one. So I need... Let's see here. I have so many colors stacked. It's crazy. Here it is. We're going to use crumb cake for our fence. Although most of it is covered, but you know, it's the detail, right? The details. And we're going to go ahead and see if Dawn can mess it up like she just did. I'm going to try to, let's try to fudge it. Oh, that's not too bad, considering, you know, most of it's going to be covered anyway. Okay. Deep concentration here. I don't know why I have such a problem with the fence. Oh, well. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to that layer there. Where did my... There it is. Don't mind me talking to myself. But I'm really not because you guys are here. You're just wondering why I'm mumbling so much, right? Okay, we're going to go ahead and attach this to the card base with dimensionals. I'm going to use the crust. You're like, what are you talking about? This is the crust. Oh, well, it would help if it would, there we go. I'll say it would help if it would peel off. Oh my goodness. There we go. And there we are. And we'll put this one here. And yes, they are big pieces and I'm wasteful today and that's okay. And that. And then we'll put one, boop, right in the middle. Okay, peel them off. And then stick this bugger in place. As I say, I thought I had another card, and I do, but let me see, how are we doing on time? We'll stick it at 4, and I'll just show you guys the other card. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, of course, add more dimensional. So don't go away, because I have a couple of additional ideas to show you guys. Extra inspo. Okay, and we're gonna kind of put it over the fence to hide Dawn's error, and also my bow and not dimensionals, glue dots. Here we go, and put it right like so, and that is card number 4. We'll stop at that one, but I will show you guys some other ideas. So I don't know, what do you guys think of that? Ta-da! So just a little bit. Let me grab the other cards here so you can look at those while I grab the additional inspiration for you. That, and then we have that. So we have like a Valentine's Day or love card, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, spring, for a great friend. And then there's also this card, and again I use the mixed labels, and I thought that was kind of fun. And again, this is the designer paper from SaleABRation, the Toadstool Gardens. And I did show you this one already, and you could do this with any theme, any DSP. And then there's this card, which I basically got the inspiration right from the brochure for SaleABRation. I love this color. It's so pretty. And this is the Petunia Pop, I believe it's called. I don't know why I'm always forgetting the names of the colors of that grouping of 5 in colors. This card right here I thought was really cute. In fact, I think I almost totally cased this from a Pinterest pin because I thought it was just stinking adorable. Or no, maybe this was a swap card. I'm not sure, but I remember I was really eyeing this. The sentiment is from Hugs for Love, that bundle that has the punch. This I know was a swap card, and I just thought it was really cute. Some very cool colors, and the pop of the yellow on there is just neat. Really like that one. All right, guys, and I'm going to put this one here too. So lots of ideas for you with the Pick a Season stamp set. Again, you're able to earn this for free with a minimum of $60 order during the 19 days that are left of SaleABration. So lots of cool stuff, as you can see, because I try to incorporate, again, some other SaleABration products into the cards as well. I hope that you guys had a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will be back next Sunday. I think next Sunday, I had everything kind of scheduled out because I wanted to use SaleABration products for the first 2 months. Hard to believe that a month and a half has gone by already. But I think next week what we're going to do are the friendly seagulls, because they are just so darn adorable. And for those of us who live on the west side of Michigan, we're going to do a little hand mappy thing here. And this is where I'm from, right here. Anyway, we have a lot of seagulls in our area. And they hang out over at the beach, Lake Michigan, all that fun stuff. So I think we're going to do that one next. I was going to wait until the last week of February to do the seagulls, but I'm just itching to play with them a little bit more and to show you guys some fun inspiration with those. And I know that they've been really popular for SaleABration, so I want to make sure that you have Inspo, grab them up before they're gone. Anyway, thanks again for being here. I'll be here next Sunday, which is the 16th? Yes, the 16th, 1 o'clock Eastern time. And we'll have some more inky fun together. You guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy Super Bowl if you're going to be doing that today. And yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.